pin a message to the top of your live chat for viewers to read. Click any message to pin it. Use the option menu to unpin. Okay, cool. But how do I do that? How do I do that? How do I post a message? Can I pin something? We're gonna see. We're gonna see how this works. Is this one person me that's in here? Gina, hey. Okay. Yes, y'all. Okay, we're gonna see how this works. I think I'm gonna have to use the chat to get you guys' messages. So that's gonna be a little new. I hope they don't get lost. Hey y'all. Okay, great. So we're gonna do Gina. I'm gonna see how this works. Bonjour. I love that. Yay! Okay, this is our first Tarot Thursday on YouTube. Thank you guys for joining. We're gonna see how this works. Gina's up next, or up first, shall I say? Boom, and there's your card. I'm using the Archangel Power Tarot, which I love this. It's one of my favorite new decks. Archangels and I, we're buddies. Archangel Michael came and visited me once upon a time to start this whole little journey, so I like him. He fucks with me. Gina, you got the World, and this is Archangel Michael. I was just talking about him. That's so funny. So he's coming to fuck with you too, Gina. And the message on the card is a very happy ending, coming full circle, spiritual growth and insight. But intuitively, what I'm getting from this is you are in a new cycle. The World is a completion energy. So you get to this space, you've completed a leg of your journey, and now you're ready to start anew. The other thing that's coming through with this is what I spoke about during our new moon. It's important to recognize your accomplishments up until this point. Show gratitude, and that gives you even more support in moving forward in whatever this next phase is. So that's the message here. You are stepping into a new phase, but make sure that you give yourself some gratitude and give yourself a pat on the back for how far you've come and what you have accomplished up until this point. Because the journey is part of the process, right? We're not just always trying to get to a destination. Gina said she's reading The Angels of Alchemy. Yes, girl, book that semi-annual. And at the bottom, we have the 9 of Gabriel, so the 9 of Wands. So that's in the reverse. It's saying it's not about giving up. It's about allowing yourself to realize that a new phase is finally starting. And so don't keep going. Persevere, right? Because the reverse 9 of Wands can sometimes be like a, I can't handle this energy. You feel me? So let's see who's next. Giovana is next. I'm going to stick with this. Ronnie said, hey, we got through here. Yes, I know. YouTube is fun. If anyone is new, I'm Sydney Rich of ArcanAtl. We typically do this on ArcanAtl's Instagram, but I've decided to come over here because I am wanting to explore my YouTube homies more. So, yeah, this is what we do on Thursdays. I'm going to be using the chat here. I'm going to try to keep it organized. Giovana, I'm pulling for next, but this is a little new, and we'll just see how this goes. So Giovana, okay. We have the Knight of Michael and the Ace of Raphael. So this is Swords energy. Knight of Michael is Knight of Swords, and the Ace of Raphael is the Ace of Cups. So I love this. Okay, immediately, Giovana, what I'm getting with this is you're going to be getting some type of communication or answer, a direct answer to something that involves a love situation. This feels to me that someone is going to be expressing themselves to you in a very clear way. Like, these are my feelings. This is where I want to go. Or you might be the Knight of Michael, right? You might be stepping into a place of saying, like, I have clarity on who I am and what I want and how I feel, and therefore I'm going to express it. And so use your voice. Taurus season is ruled by the throat, okay? So this is a time to really speak what it is that we're feeling, and that communication to others really helps us get what we want a lot of times. So that's the message I feel here. We have the Knight of Michael is strong, committed, intellectual, and diligent. Time to move quickly. Choose logic over emotion, sudden changes. And then the Ace of Raphael, a positive new emotional experience, fulfilling romantic relationships, and deep and lasting spiritual insight. So it feels a lot like getting clarity on something and being able to express yourself very honestly and clearly. So love that. Love that. That's for Giovana. It was on the bottom. The Two of Ariel. So maybe you're wanting to get a little bit more balance in your life, and it requires speaking up. Hello, Lordz. Bonjour. It's Lordz. Hey, y'all. Okay, Lordz is up next. I'm going to stick with this deck for right now. It's Lordz. And I don't know, can you guys see my pinned title? Like, where does that show up? Because I'm uncertain if you guys can even see that or what it looks like. I don't know. We'll see. Six of Raphael, or the Six of Cups. So what I'm getting from this, okay, it's a nostalgic energy. So there's this nostalgic, there's something about this, something old, okay? Something reminiscent. It's a reminiscent energy. It's a reminiscent energy of a time. It feels like a specific time period or a specific person. And we're in that energy, and we're trying, it feels like, sixes are about balance, right? And so I think right now what the message is about really understanding what the past felt like and what the present feels like and what the future can feel like. And the reason I'm bringing this up is because I feel like your energy might be trying to split itself, but really it needs to pull into this present moment and really take an assessment of how you're feeling right now, and not let the past be too influential on that, and not let the future be too influential on that, okay? It's like moving from a very kind of childlike space. Like, this is how I feel right now. And moving from that versus taking this assessment of the past and the future into account. On the card, embrace your inner child, new friends or rekindled relationships in children or childhood. So yeah, it definitely feels like embracing your inner child and focusing on your emotions in the present moment, and not, the Six of Ariel reverse. It's like, don't give to things based on how they used to feel or how you used to feel or how you want to feel. Give to things based off how you feel currently. So that's the message for Lordz. Yeah, I don't know how to like pin a comment. It says I can. I have no idea how. So gotta figure that out. Next up is Marina. Related to love. Marina. We're going to stick right here with our Archangel Power deck. I'm about to turn my fan on. All right, Marina. What does Miss Marina have? So since it's not pinned, I'm doing single card tarot or oracle messages. You can put your name, and if you want tarot or oracle in the comment. I typically do this on Instagram, so I've been doing it for years, literally, and this is my first time bringing it over here to our YouTube channel, and this is where I will continue to do it. The 12, this is the Hanged Man. So when it comes to love, and you see here on the card here, perspective. It's Archangel Shamuel, which is one of my favorite archangels. Okay, this is one. There's a couple things. So when it comes to love, and I feel like we get this message a lot, but there's a reminder here to just hang out. This is like a chill energy. It's like a just let it be, let it flow, let it go. Understand with the perspective, maybe this is how things are supposed to be going, right? It's like looking at something differently in a different way, and like in taking it in a different way. So not assuming, that's an energy that I'm getting. We're not making assumptions in this. We're just letting things kind of like flow through us instead of being worried in a way that maybe we used to. It definitely feels about taking time to kind of flip how you're looking at something. And a lot of it has to do with assumption. This is for Marina. A lot of it has to do with assumption. And so it's saying, like, don't assume something. Let things kind of play out before we make some grand choice or decision or say something. The message on the card is there's a better way. Pause for reflection and insight and dare to be different. So definitely feel like just chill, let things flow. Yeah, the 9 of Raphael, the 9 of Cups, you can still absolutely get what you want. You are getting what you want, but it's just a matter of just letting it flow. You feel me? Marina, you're so welcome. Happy it makes sense and resonates. Lordz, thank you. You're welcome. Ariel is the Pentacles. So I'm going back up. We did Marina. Beautiful. Gina. Ronnie. Tarot. Ronnie. And shout out to Ronnie. Ronnie's been helping me so much on all the creative things with Arcana since I am trying to expand it. Keisha and I are trying to kind of approach things a little bit more in a growth way. Like, how can we grow this? How can we build on this? And Ronnie has been very integral in that. So you have the 7 of Raphael. So this is a confusion card. It's an emotionally confused energy. And you know what it's about, though? It's about your ability. So the 7 of Cups, as is traditionally the 7 of Cups, is about a dreamy energy. Dreaming a little dream. And I think the message that Spirit wants you to know right now is that you can do it all. You don't have to choose. You don't have to like create a priority thing or like a rank or a hierarchy. You can divest your energy, and that is okay. It's not, it doesn't, maybe there's a need to kind of like structure it and create some type of like flow or like plan, but it's telling, what I feel like is like you don't have to choose something over something. It can all kind of work, but it's just a matter of like making it make sense for you in a practical, logical way. 2 of Raphael reversed, yeah, at the bottom. That kind of goes with what I'm saying. You don't have to choose something over something else. Time to make a decision, be clear about what you want, and take action. A need for detoxification. So that's a very literal form, but what I'm getting intuitively with this as I'm reading the energy is you can have multiple choices and you can do multiple things that you feel connected to, and you don't have to look at it so hierarchical. That's what I'm getting. Okay, what is next? Or who is next? Reagan. Is Reagan here? I'm going to go do it anyways. Reagan, preferably relating to love. Tarot. Relating to love. All right, Reagan. What is this Reagan? Need to know about love. Reagan. Ah, that's my guardian angel. Yes, that's where I am right now. Thank you for the confirmation. I love Reagan. Reagan. Oh my God. 10 of Raphael. So if you're asking about love, this is one of your favorites. Things that you can get. The 10 of Cups is everything that you could ever want. Okay? It's everything I ever wanted. So if there is someone in your life right now, there is a good possibility that this is something that can bring you emotional fulfillment, happiness. It can be the start of something that really brings you what you want when it comes to love, connection, family, a life. On the card, love and blessings fill your life, harmonious relationships with family members and others, happily ever after. So if you are dating someone or you're liking someone or you're wondering if that's going to be coming into your life or not, ooh, we got leap of faith at the bottom. So yes, if there's someone in your life and you're like, this leap of faith coupled with the 10 of cups is saying go for it. It may seem too good to be true, but you won't know unless you try, and just go for it. So allow yourself to be open to blessings. Allow yourself to be open to good things, and don't hold back just because you're not exactly sure if you're ready or however that may resonate. If you do not have someone specific in mind right now, this is about knowing that love is coming, but it requires you to put yourself out there. Go for it, because you can have what you want. But I do feel like there's a specific person in your life. That's for Reagan. I don't know if she's still on. Next up, that was Reagan. Jakia. I get to choose. Hey, y'all. Okay, Jakia is next. I'm going to use the Energy Oracle for Jakia. That was a terrible shuffle. Oh. Reagan said, thank you so much. Oh my God, I needed to hear that. I just started seeing someone too. That's exciting, Reagan. Ooh, yeah, go for it, girl. Keep your heart open and just go for it. This is for Jakia. Jakia. Anxiety. What are you worrying about? What are you worrying about? So when this card comes up, usually if you really look at it, it's like really like there's like a storm in the background. She's worried. What I'm getting from this actually, Jakia, is there's nothing for you to be worried about. So if there's something specific that you're kind of thinking about, kind of wondering about, worried about, it's not going to play out in that manner that you're thinking it is. It's not as bad as you think it is. It's not as imminent as you think it is. Whatever this is, it's not actually going to impact you in the way that you may think it will, okay? It's very much so a mind over matter thing. Yeah, action. Time to take action. It's time to stop thinking and time to move. So maybe, is it the right time? I don't know. Should I do this? I don't know. It's that kind of energy. And it's like, that's just anxiety. That's fear. So it's time to move. It's kind of move forward and do what you need to do, girl. Don't get stuck in your head about it. Okay. Next up, we have, I did Lordz. Platinum Bell is next. Yeah, we don't have the question box today. Michelle. Okay, Michelle is next for tarot. I'm going to switch my deck, and I'm going to go over here to my Spirit of the Cosmos deck. You are welcome. Don't get in that head. Okay, Michelle. Platinum Bell. Michelle. Platinum Bell. What is Michelle? I need to know. Okay. The Page of Pentacles. You see how she's got all this? First of all, this card is beautiful. But it's like this newbie energy. It's like this new energy, this new life into something. So I do feel like, Michelle, you're starting a new journey, and there's lots of new energy around this. And it's time for you to really like learn as much as you can learn about where this is going to take you or what this may look like. It feels very abundant. It feels like there's a lot that this can give you, but it's a matter of you kind of like being open to that exploration, being open to learning, being open to what can come from this. A lot of times the Page of Pentacles, I kind of alluded to it, is like student energy. And so letting yourself be open to a new journey, a new venture, and not being scared just because it's unfamiliar. This could be with a person. This could be with a job. Oh, the Three of Cups is at the bottom. So it could be a friend group, or something of that nature. Maybe you're doing something and you're unfamiliar. Maybe someone asked you to go like hang out and you're like, I don't know. Maybe someone, you have like a new friendship. Maybe you moved and you have new people around you. But this is a card of celebration, connection, community. So you might be wanting to start a community or start something with somebody, right? With a group of people that you want to kind of bring together and create this thing that can like go forward. So yeah, whatever it is, it's at the beginning stages, but it has a lot of abundance to it. And I do think it's a part of like a larger piece of a whole. That's for Michelle. So that feels like really good energy. I will like it. Candia Tarot, you think? We're going to go with it. All right. Candia. What does Miss Candia need to know, Spirit, when it comes to whatever in her life right now? Three of Swords. You said you think because you're kind of in this energy. This is heavy. This is hard energy. This is like pain energy. I kind of feel hurt by somebody. I feel disappointed. I feel let down. I feel like kind of like even like a kind of like a I feel it's important for you not to feel this way towards yourself, right? I think that's the main message here. Whatever this energy is, this pain, this disappointment, this energy of someone upsetting you, it is not because of who you are or what you have or how you exist. It is because this person is not able to take accountability. This is what it feels like to me. It's someone that can take accountability, someone that does not know how to say I'm sorry, right? And so it's causing you a lot of grief because you're realizing that it's like no matter what you do or say, it's going to come back to this same type of interaction. So you're in a space now where I feel like you're going to have to like make a decision and put yourself first is what it feels like. Ooh, yeah. Ace of Swords at the bottom. It's getting real clear on something. It's getting real clear on something and realizing, you know what? I can either sit here and choose to continue to get disappointed, or I can realize that like this person isn't going to change or the situation's not going to change, and I'm not going to continue to put myself in this, okay? That's what it feels like. So that's probably why you were like, maybe tarot, because yeah, that was quite the message. So bless though. Next is Jewel Oracle. What do I want? I think I want a little fairy message, Jewel. We'll see if those come back out. Every time I try to shuffle without, with my legs crossed, it's something weird. It's like the energy isn't flowing correctly, so it's like I can't shuffle, like the energy's not flowing. It's very weird. I've noticed it. Candia said, on point as usual. Well, bless, my love. You are protected, you are guided, and just know that as you kind of navigate this situation. Flower power. Okay, so immediately, Jewel, the flower full moon, which is going to be a Gemini full moon, a Sagittarius full moon at the end of this month, is the flower full moon. I've actually been waiting for this moon, and I just got emotional. I've been waiting for this moon for months, okay? Like 6 months I've been waiting for this full moon to come. So I think there's a lot of powerful shifts that are going to occur in your life as we approach and get beyond this flower full moon. I feel your life, you're going to finally feel like you got your energy back, you got your essence back, You feel more aligned with who you truly are. You feel more powerful. You feel more beautiful. You feel more active. You feel more purposeful. You feel more, that's what's coming. And what you can do is like really see the beauty within nature. That's a reflection of you, right? So notice the beauty in the things around you and realize that that same beauty is within you. And you're going to start to recognize that more and more as we get closer to this flower full moon and beyond it. I think that's a great message. I love it. Spend time with flowers and flower essences to increase your personal healing power. That also might be, maybe you're thinking about herbalism or learning more about herbs that might, or flower healing or something like that. That might be something that's piqued your interest. So, and then debt paid off is at the bottom. So like I said, I feel like you're moving into an energy that's going to feel so much more just like magnetic and exciting and energizing and like vigorous, like alive. So that's great. That's for Miss Jewel. That's for Miss Jewel. Okay. Next up is Jim. Hey, Jim. I get to choose. I'm going to choose the Energy Oracle. I really appreciate you guys rocking with me over here. I think I like YouTube. It feels like we're in our own little world. And I like it. I always like YouTube. I'm a YouTube person. Like, I watch YouTube all the time. I watch all the readers on YouTube. I watch pick-a-cards. And I know that, like, for me, I like reading like this versus like doing a pick-a-card for the collective. That's not my shtick, you know? I like doing Monday Moods with you guys, but like reading for the collective is not my thing. So that's why YouTube, I've been like, how can I use YouTube more? And this is a way that I'm going to start. So this is for Jim. Joel said, thank you. Said, I'm definitely getting into my herbs full time. Ugh, love it. What does Jim need to know? So I love that confirmation. That's so fun. Interesting. So I got appreciation reverse, and then also the third chakra, the solar plexus, came out. So what I'm getting with this, okay, you know what it is? It's okay. I feel like there's someone in your life. That's what this appreciation card is. And either they don't feel like you appreciate them or you don't feel like they appreciate you. And that is kind of whether it's them that feels unappreciated or you that feels unappreciated, it is having an effect on the connection and the like ability to feel confident within the connection. So there's a need to kind of maybe practice expressing that appreciation if it's what you need, or they need to express it to you. However this is resonating. I can't tell if it's your energy or the person attached to you, but there's this, that's what's lacking, appreciation. And if you don't feel appreciated, then take that into account, because that might also mean there's a need to kind of move in a different direction and act from a knowingness that of what you really want. And is this giving it to you? Are you feeling seen here or not? Because that's informing this solar plexus, and our solar plexus has a lot to do with our worth, our self-worth. And so if something is not making you feel valuable, we're in Taurus season, right? If you don't feel valued, then it's important to kind of reassess where you're putting your energy. And if that can't be rebalanced through communication, then that is significant, because there's no need for something, a connection, to make us feel worse about ourselves, right? And if that's happening, that's not a positive, healthy connection. Yeah, something's out of balance with the yin yang up here. So try to work on balancing it, but at the end of the day, you have to realize that you deserve to feel appreciated, as does everyone. And if that's not happening, that needs to be taken into account. Next up, I believe married. Oh, so that's even cooler, Michelle, because we got the you got the Three of Cups, but what was it? What was it read with? It was the Three of Cups. And the Page of Pentacles. So you're on this new journey, and you're starting this thing, and you're learning, and you're discovering how to even like physically live with another person, be with another person, be married. So that's pretty cool that came up. But there's a lot of support around you for that. Jim said, "Wow, that is spot on. I have been pushing through it, and the appreciation for me has not been there. Thank you again for your message. You are always the best, Sid, and always spot on." Blessed. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And next up is Miss PJ. Yay. Well, you know what, y'all? I would say this was a successful first edition. Miss PJ. I get to choose. I'm going to do tarot. This, what is it? Sunday, Saturday, we'll be at Protect Your Energy Conference. Keisha and I will do a little bit of what we do on our Patreon for everybody. And of course, we'll be vending. I'll be reading tarot. Keisha will be doing Reiki. Reiki is such an important part to your healing journey, your energetic healing journey. So on Tarot Thursdays, if you are new here, I do pick a single card, oracle, or tarot messages. So you can just put your name in, and if you want tarot or oracle, I'm reading for PJ now, and I gotta figure out a way to pin something, but I don't know how to do that just yet. PJ. The Hanged Woman, reverse. Okay, so the Hanged Woman in this deck is ruled by Neptune, the planet Neptune. So this feels like your dreams, okay? Your dreams, what you want, your dreams, what you dream about, what you see for yourself. And there's something here when it comes to your dreams that is creating an illusion around your ability to acquire it, to have it. And so there's a need here to kind of release. It's a surrender energy that's needed. Because you have a dream, you have like, I want to do this thing. And it's like you aren't able, it's like I can't have it, I can't get it going, I can't, something like that. And it's because you're trying. When I see this image, because it's supposed to be like this, right? When I see this image like this, it feels like someone, like, you know, like a little baby when they're trying to like, when they're first learning to like scoot, and they're like lifting themselves up, but they're like trying really hard, right? So when you're trying really hard to do something, there's a resistance there. And so if you're trying to like manifest something into your life and you're having difficulty, there is some resistance in your energy. And it could be you're trying to make it happen instead of just letting things kind of fall into place. Because what it feels like to me, what's on the bottom, Judgment reverse. It's like, you know this, but you're having a hard time completely surrendering. You're having a hard time believing that it's possible. There's like a crisis of faith kind of thing. And it may not be so conscious, because this is also very subconscious energy. And so there might be something based off what has happened before. It's like, if I don't make something happen, it's not going to happen. And there's a need here to surrender to God, spirit, source, the divine, the universe, however you see that amazing energy, and let them kind of guide you to this next space, or let them kind of organize the pieces as they fall. And stop trying to like resist. That's what I keep feeling, like a little baby, like I said, trying to pull themselves up, and they're kind of that you know, they don't have the support. But it's like, God's got you, right? You do have the support, but you have to surrender into it. That's for PJ. Briana. Oh, maybe it didn't, Briana. Sorry, because yeah, you're one of the first on here. But thank you so much for being patient, Miss Briana. The 8 of Pentacles. So this is hard work energy. This is like, I put hard work into something. I've been working really, really hard. And I think your hard work is going to be paying off. PJ said, thank you so much. The resistance is real. So is that surrender, girl. So Briana, this is about your hard work. It's like, I've been diligent. This is a diligent energy. I've been diligent. I've been showing up. I've been doing what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm showing up. I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. That's that kind of energy. So first and foremost, this is confirmation that you are absolutely, Zena, you can just put it in the comment because there's no question box here. I gotta see if there is one. So with this, Briana, you have been putting in the work. You are doing what you're supposed to be doing. You have kind of learned. That's the other thing too. You've learned how to think about things in a different way. You've learned how to be more self-reliant. You've learned how to be more self-aware of where you are investing your time and energy. And I think you've been doing a really good job. And then we have the 2 of Cups here at the bottom. So it doesn't necessarily feel reversed to me, but you still could maybe not be having this connection that you want, even though you're putting all this work in. And the reason why is the acknowledgement of yourself, right? And that's part of the work. It's like you are your other half. Then you can come into union with someone. What's on the bottom? Yeah, the Fool. It's like you're good, but it's just the reminder that you are good regardless if you have a partner or not. You have the ability to survive and thrive on your own because you have done the work, and that's invaluable. And so once you really realize that, then new beginning energy can come in and kind of bring this connection in, if that's what we're still wanting. Yeah, because the 6 of Swords is over there, under that. It's coming because you did the work, but you have to recognize that within yourself. Yeah, that's the message. Zena. Hey, Zena. I know that you are graduating, just graduated, near graduation, so hope that's going good for you. Zena. What does Zena need to know? Briana said, thank you for the confirmation. As always, needed that. It does feel like my hard work has paid off. Yay, I love that. Okay, Zena. We have the Page of Swords coming up reversed here. And it's crossed by the 10 of Cups reversed. So what I'm getting from this is, to be honest with you, I feel like we're withholding a conversation because once we have this conversation, it also is going to require a decision. So I do feel like a holding off on a conversation because we need to make a decision on what we really want to do next. Because I do feel like we've gotten to a point of kind of like, maybe this energy is, maybe it's ready to go to another level. Like, I guess what it feels like, because I pulled the next card out, 6 of Wands, so there's victory there. So this could be about work. This could be about school too. It's like you're at the end of something and you're going to have to make a decision. But in order to make that decision, you're going to have to talk about it, like face it. You're going to have to like look at it. You're going to have to kind of dissect it. You're going to have to really get in there. And I feel like there's this feeling of disruption that's causing, especially with the Pisces and Pluto here. And it feels disruptive because it's like, I don't have a plan. And so it's like a disruptive energy that you're going to have to kind of conquer in order to get this victory. Because the victory is yours to have, but it's like you got to look at this thing that you kind of just don't want to because it's confusing or you have to figure it out. And that emotionally feels difficult because it feels very transformative. But that's part of the figuring it out and the new journey that you're in and the new space that you're in. So be open to exploring new things. Yeah, underneath the 2 of Swords after making a decision is the Fool. And yeah, it's about work. So I do think this is about work, and it's about understanding what really is going to make you happy. And once you really just look and examine where you feel happy, what will make you happy, that's the decision. And once you make that decision, it's going to require faith to step into it. And then as you do, you will see that success come, that recognition as well for your abilities. It's really about following your feelings, your emotions, your soul on this decision versus thinking about it too much. It's from Miss Zena. All right, y'all. I think I read for everyone that's been on. We have 3 people still on now. I think I read for everyone here. I like this new space over here. I do want to figure out how to pin something to the thing so people know what to do. But it's easier for me to scroll up on here than it is on Instagram. So not having a question box isn't the worst, but maybe that's something that, because I can share a poll, but that's not really helpful. I can share this live. I can see all my chats. I can do top chats. I can do no chats, which I hate that. That's terrible. So yeah, I gotta figure that out. But other than that, this was really fun. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me and coming over to this new space. So make sure you subscribe. I will be here next Thursday, I believe. I don't have anything pressing. I'm sorry I was gone for 2 weeks. I was working a film festival, and now that's over, and now I'm back to focus on Arcana. I have the Apothecary that's coming out at the end of this month. I'm also launching a new program. I'm working on that. So there's some good, fun things coming with expanding Arcana, and I'm happy that you guys are here, and I'm thankful that you guys are here, and I appreciate all of you, and I will see you guys next